We are so excited. We have a great show planned tonight. We have women's wellness and education. Guys, are you pumped to be here?
Yes!
Yes!
So excited.
And we're going to hear an inspiring story about surviving cancer, breast cancer. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
And we're going to hear about good ideas, diet, and things to help people, especially women, live a nice long life, right?
Absolutely.
Excellent. And making his debut on our show today, Taylor Greenberg. Taylor, what 3 songs will you be singing?
Singing Tighten Up by the Black Keys, Believer by Imagine Dragons, and Love Me Now by John Legend.
Awesome. And
Yeah.
great songs, great choice. And we also have Fran Cozzolino, who will be singing. Joe Satriano, who's going to be here, talking about his foundation, which he was inspired by his wife's 13-year battle with breast cancer. He started a foundation in his wife's honor. So, great show. Plus Rocco's review, Rich's thing on aviation. Great show.
I am the voice of Long Beach. Halftime, Howie.
To another edition of Broadcasting on the Beach with Halftime Howie. We have a great show planned. We have women's wellness and education here. We have 2 amazing singers here. We have Tyler Greenberg and we have Fran Cozzolino here with friend Tom. And we have some other great segments as well. We have Rocco Pastas who will be doing his movie review. And we have Rich Kaplan with his aviation report. But I want to start with something special. Several years ago, doing this show when we were on the radio, one of our missions was helping people who were devastated with Hurricane Sandy, specifically people having trouble with New York Rising. And one of the people we worked very closely with was Mary Ellen Malone. And Mary Ellen contacted Newsday, and Newsday actually was following our show for several months. And they did a great story. I just had an idea the other day. Why don't I laminate the article from Newsday so it will last forever? So here it is.
You're going to make me cry now.
And Mary Ellen, here is your copy.
Thank you.
Okay. That will look nice in the living room.
And it's there.
Yeah. So this way it will stay good and fresh forever.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mary Ellen, let's look back. Let's talk about this whole journey. What was that like going through it? I know I have great memories of how warm and how sweet you were, and Anna and the Corbetts, but took a lot of perseverance those days. Let's reflect back on those days.
Wow. I really, I don't like to go back there in my mind because it was just a very difficult time. Yeah, Howie helped us a lot. We were always on the news and protesting and, excuse me, trying to get some kind of help, any kind of help from New York Rising. I mean, I don't know, well, probably Long Beach and Island Park, so I'm sure you guys can relate. And it was only it was a year ago February, that I actually sold my house back to the state. So now I am, and that's only because I could not get enough money from them in order to rebuild. And otherwise I would still be living in Island Park. But I did get an apartment in Farmingdale, and I'm happy to say, Howie, that hopefully very soon I'm going to be in contract on a house in Farmingdale. And I would like to invite you to come and do your show in Farmingdale.
That is a given. We would absolutely love to do that. It would be special. And I'll never forget that picture, Mary Ellen. Let's go back to that day when Newsday photographed you standing there in front of an empty lot that had been your house.
What did I feel? It broke my heart. It broke my heart. I raised my child there, my son. That was his only home that he knew that I was a single parent. I walked him in when he was a baby through that front door. And my chocolate lab, who I absolutely loved, you know, that was our home. That was our family, our neighbors, everybody was there. And just to see that that was my house that, you know, I did everything for. It just, there's no words. There's just no words to put it into. There's no words.
But moving on, Mary Ellen, I want to present this to you as a memory, and I can't thank you enough for all your work and your passion. And absolutely, it would be my honor, and Rocco's honor, to broadcast from your house in Farmingdale. And hope you can get a lot of friends and relatives. We'll bring musicians. We'll make it very special because you deserve nothing but happiness and good things moving on to the future.
It's got a screened-in porch.
That's nice. That's nice. Beautiful.
Thank you for all your help.
All right, thank you. Mary Ellen Malone, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.